gosh, I'm nervous. Okay.
Dear Leslie, when people ask what I like best about Vermillion, I always say the people. That seems a little
hokey or obvious, but probably in a lot of places they say the mountains or the weather or the nightlife. But in Vermillion, it's definitely the people. We're so lucky
to get fascinating people with interesting life experiences coming through our community every year, and we're even luckier when they decide to tuck in and stay.
Having you come to Vermillion has been such an incredible blessing, Leslie. Without question, this community would be fundamentally different without your energy, ideas, and flat-out devotion to making wherever you are better.
List a bunch of awesome things that have happened here in the last 5 years, and you can find the Leslie Garish stamp on 90% of them. There's just no one else whose track record for showing up and pitching in can compare. And on top of that, it's almost always with a positive attitude, a boisterous laugh, and some raspberry tea for the gathering. But I'm not glad you're here just because you're a super productive,
upbeat do-gooder, or even that you're super fun, which you are. Those are all
attributes that Vermillion has benefited from for sure. But what makes you the best is that I know, you know, that doing
all this stuff is really hard, and you don't always want to, and you get tired, and people drive you crazy, and the tiny humans are always demanding things of you. You are
a real GD human, and then you still do it all anyway, and that's what makes you amazing and special.
You are a poetic, noble land mermaid.
And you make Vermillion even better.
So much love, Kelsey. That's really sweet for a Monday morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I look at you. Oh my God, this is all on tape. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so sweet. I didn't know you were here. Oh,
it was sneaky.
It was so sneaky.
Vermillion has a lot of great people, you know, and like a lot of people that I'm very fond of and could like think of really nice things to say about.
It's not hard to think of the obvious ones. Like there's just obvious ones that, you know, I ask a lot of questions. I have always asked a lot of questions. But I also think there's a lot of like there's not rare gems that I like that have just affected me like 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I think the list goes on and on.
Because it is the people.
Yeah,
there are so many great people, and I'll be like, oh, you know who I saw who was just great, you know?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, yeah, they are great. You know, it's not even somebody like you see all the time, but you're just like, man, that person, every time I'm around them, you know, like we're not necessarily friends, but they just light up, you know, whatever they're doing.
Or they're doing something really cool that you didn't even know about. There's so much like that. I think sometimes that there's all sorts of people that are just like working so hard, like educating our kids, like I can't even say enough about that. So I don't know, I think that and I also like that I don't know everybody really that well or don't know them for very long. So my interactions with them are so unique and I'm like, that person's awesome. And somebody will be like, yeah, they've been here for like 25 years. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. You know, having a letter like this written to me and surprise, and like just given to me on, especially not even a birthday or another occasion, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming because it's so sweet and it makes me, I mean, I'll work just as hard, right? I'll keep going, but I don't know. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that this is my home. I'm grateful that, you know, I'm really grateful for you. So.